And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
That misses the zone, and the count now 2-0.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you've got to have.
Oh, this is deep to left center. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add on. It's 6-0. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And it's 0-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
So digging in, Roman Anthony. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
Outside.
Well, he gave up the home run earlier in this inning, not pitching as aggressively here.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That one carrying. Grabs it right up against the wall. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Paul DeJong. He's already homered here in this one. Now a screamer into the outfield. Mays makes the catch, and that'll do it. Back here at Wales Park, bottom of the inning, stepping in, Michael Toglia. A little bit high, and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. And the batter now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Dives and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Grounded out his first time up. And it's fouled away. 0-2 now as he swings through it. Hayes leads off first with 1 away. And a swing and a miss. That K is his third of the game. Willie Mays, the next to hit. Breaking ball inside. Ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. And out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. Rutschman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is down low.
I got a ball, one strike.
The 1-1 is fouled off. One strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. And your final.
Don't nobody.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got Diamond. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. The wind to kick the pitch. There's the strike at the knees, and we're underway. Out to short, and it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And another ball. Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. High fly ball lifted into air right field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. The throw to third, and he makes it up to third with one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Whit Merrifield up to the plate. And that one fouled off. Scott stands at third with one gone in the inning. Now this is in the air down the line. And that drops foul. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. Vinny Pasquantino swings through it for strike one. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Waves at the bender. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod on the mound, Matthew Liberatore.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of it.
Musial pulls that one down, one away. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Ground ball up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely. Here comes Chris Taylor. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. It gets down, base hit, and a go-ahead run into scoring position. One away.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
That one missing inside.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Hit on the ground might be two. To second, there's one, and that's two. Second inning set to go. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ted Simmons. Hunter back to work. On the corner for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Pena brings it in. One up, one down. So up next, Lou Brock. That's in there. That's strike one. Second inning here, no score. Next offering is in for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging on the curveball. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Mason Wynn, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. That one's upstairs, ball one. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Just off the outside edge. And the count now even up. Got him looking. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Hunter Harvey comes on now. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. This one driven, deep center field, on its way, home run. He made him pay for that one. It's 1-zip. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Swing and he breaks his back. Caglione makes the grab, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony. Line to left. Brock hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more.
No trouble here. Puts it away. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now here is Stan Musial. Singy's currently the team leader in runs batted in. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Camilo Doval.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base.
3-0.
In for a strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1.
Down the line, and it's foul. Ball 4, he walked in, and that'll keep the line moving. No outs, runner at first. And now the first baseman, Jack Caglione.
1-0.
Pitch out, but no action. Nobody out, runner at first. That's in there, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Taylor pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down. Victor Scott now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
One ball,
and
no
a pitch out, but nothing going on. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Snags it for the second out. So they're down to their final out. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Garcia. Ball 1 and a pitch inside.
Typically the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 balls, no strikes to count. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He circles the bases. It's 2-1. So digging in, Whit Merrifield. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. And that one missing low. Next pitch is outside. On the ground, out to short. Zips it across. That's out number 3. Brendan Donovan now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Well, One-run game. Here's Michael Toglia. Cut on and lifted in the air. Brock in pursuit. Drops into the glove. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Pena swings through it for strike one.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
One down, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. That's inside. Now 1-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
The 1-2. In the air, right side. And it's a foul ball. Swing and a struck him out. Now only one out remaining. So it's their last chance in this one. And now Evan Carter. That one ripped but foul. Two outs. Check swing, called strike. This could end it. And ball one.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Trying to close out a one-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that's too high. Hard ground ball for a base stop. And that puts the tying run on base.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Here comes Chris Taylor. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on. Drive it into a gap and score that run from first base.
Strike two.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All four pitches in play right here, partner. That's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
Up and in. Gonna count 1-2.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game. So just about set now. And pitching in this game, Jack Leiter. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That just misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chris, the GBL is different for a lot of reasons, and one of those reasons is having only 8 teams in the league. How does that impact these teams?
Well, I think it changes a lot of things for these hitters.
Michael Garcia now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
Most obvious difference is you get really used to seeing these other pitchers, and it's not like they're running through a pitching book with 30 different teams anymore.
Whit Merrifield up to the plate. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. So who does it help more, the pitchers or the hitters?
I think it helps the hitters because they become more familiar with the pitcher's stuff. The shortened schedule, it doesn't help, though, and that cuts into the amount of at-bats they get. So the GBL, it's just a different beast, Boog.
Carter on the move to the gap, and that'll do it. And we're back. So here's the lefty, Kris Bubic. And Siggy, he's a workhorse. Loves pitching deep into his starts.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
And there's 1 down.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one ripped. Adios, pelota. He crushes that one to center field. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Chris Taylor now outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Swing and a ground ball. Taylor is out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Simmons makes the grab. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Vinny Pasquantino. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Oh, 2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Here's the 0-2. And that just misses. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. 1 away. And now here is Ted Simmons. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Ground ball right side, and that's a fair ball.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Here's the left fielder, Lou Brock. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
1 strike.
Man at first, 1 away. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That one the other way. He's got it, and there's 2 down. Mason Wynn will hit next. New arm out of the bullpen, Jesse Chavez.
If you find someone that disagrees, please tell me. Nothing ever changed but the money. Yeah, I'm still me. But I think they forgot what I've accomplished.
Swings through that.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
That misses the zone, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. Pitch misses there, and now 3-1. And that is out of play.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And down on strikes he goes. That ends the frame. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Hunter Harvey.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Pulls that one foul. Chris, I wonder what coaches in the league say when they first get the schedule for the season.
Well, I imagine it's a combination of excitement, hope, and a splash of how in the world are we going to get from Cairo to Seoul to Lima in a few days?
If I were in charge, I think I'd give the schedule to our travel secretary before giving it to the coaching staff. We're not getting to any of these games without that crew.
If you're a traveling secretary for a team in the GBL, you definitely deserve a raise.
I can imagine players are waking up in their hotel rooms wondering, what city am I in today?
Oh, that's common in Major League Baseball, too. Hotel rooms start blending together pretty quickly. You don't have to deal with 20-plus hour flights in Major League Baseball, though.
Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Paul DeYoung getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Sends it to first. That's 1 out the bottom of the second. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. In the air, left field, down the line, and a foul ball. That one not close. And the count is 1-1. That's a laser base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Now on the bump, Kyle Leahy.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Kyle Farmer. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And there's 2 away. Here's Michael Toglia. Foul ball. Fouled off left side. Anthony off of first with 2 away. Next pitch is outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the play, Jeremy Pena. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering misses, and now 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Hit in the air, center field. He's got it, and that will end. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. And now Stan Musial. There's the strike. And right back to the mound. Throws to first, and they get Musial for the out. Jack Paglione digs in now. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. And here is Victor Scott. And first offering is fouled off. That one pushed foul. 2 outs, base is empty. Got it! And that's the ball game.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout.
Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's the Pinheads going up against the Blue Rock. All right, ready to go here. This is Corbin Carroll. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Fastball for a strike. And that's how this game gets started. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And there's the strike. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So now the DH spot, Tony Gwynn. Check swing called strike. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here with my pal Singy. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Brandon Webb. What do we have on him?
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Jeremy Pena, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ripped on a line to center. Finley makes the play. 1 up, 1 down. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
1 out, base is empty.
That's the ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that.
That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. That's worth the price of admission. And they jump out front. It's 1-0. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. They go back to back. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0. At the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Swinging a foul straight back. Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one hammered. That's back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A solo shot. And they add a run. It's 3-0. Jason Adam gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Slider right there.
0-1.
Sends it across to first. Quick recovery from the misplay. Pays off for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Michael Toglia. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Ball 1. And that's in the dirt. 2 outs, bases empty. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Carroll ranges back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow! second inning set to go. And now Chase Headley. Jose Alvarado will take over here. There's the strike, 95 of that one.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ballgame.
Got it. And one gone. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way. And Jake has entered the pin zone. 2 outs, base is empty. Leo DeVries, the next to hit. That's outside.
That's the ball.
And that's ball 1. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And that one is out of here. So he blasts one out the other way. It's 3-1. Pavin Smith in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That one's got a chance. Makes the catch up against the wall. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Robert Suarez. Here comes Chris Taylor. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
Well, pitcher's probably thinking he's a little late on that pitch, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed him up, not give him something off speed that he can handle.
Ripped on a line. Finley tracks it down for the out. Now it's the right fielder, Roman Anthony.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Finley settles under it and makes the catch. That's out number 2. Hunter Goodman will hit next. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the lineup. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. And that one is off the wall. Into second, and he's got a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
That's towards center. Finley makes the catch, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Austin Hedges now. Alvarado back to work. There's a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. The pitch. And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Steve Finley. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Carter makes the grab for the second out. So they're down to their final out. Now the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. Hard ground ball, base knock. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. He's 0 for 1. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Jason Adam.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
0-1 down. And that one pulled foul.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Carroll, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the move. And a swing and a miss. And that is the ball game.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today.
Ready to go now. Here's the left fielder, Corbin Carroll. That catches the outside corner. And this one is off and running. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Runner takes off, pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. Swing and a foul out of play. Now this is a rocket to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Tony Gwynn now at the plate. And that misses. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chase Headley. There's a strike. That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
We go to the bottom of the first. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Now it's going to be Evan Carter. Runner at first with no outs here. check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. Rowe holds him at second, but the go-ahead run now in scoring position, and still nobody out. First and second, no outs. Paul DeJong digs in now. That one is absolutely belted. Adios, pelota. Paul DeJong blasts one out. And now they're out in front. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Craig Kimbrel into the game.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Next to hit, Geraldo Perdomo. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Carroll ranges back. Boom goes the dynamite. Another one. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Grounds one to short. Whips it to Smith. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Here's Michael Toglia. Late swing, foul to the left.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Off the mark there. And 1-1. Out to center. Finley makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Chris Taylor. Smoked to the left, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And a foul ball. Taylor off of first with 2 away. On the ground right side. Tosses to first. That'll end the inning after a lot of... And we're back. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. That one outside.
That's a ball.
And that's ball 1. And there's a foul ball. And that's off the outside edge. And it's 2-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now at the plate, Leo DeVries. Pitching change here, Lee Smith. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Strike 1. 1 out, base is empty. To the right side, Farmer gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. And here's the first baseman, Pavin Smith. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Carter settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Shelby Miller. Hunter Goodman, the leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. Goodman
What you got?
checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And he held up. And he chases that one below the zone.
He has
One
a
ball,
tendency
two
to
strikes.
chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Fastball is outside. Down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So the batting order turns over. Digging in, Jeremy Pena. And a foul ball. That misses the
1-1.
zone, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly, he was sitting on a
1-2
fastball right
count.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
The shortstop
2-2.
takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some...
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Evan Carter, the next to hit. Line drive, Adam in center field. On to the 3rd inning. Austin Hedges stands in. Smith back to work. He was late there. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle, Farmer. Whips it to first. And a quick out, number 1. So up next, Steve Finley. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And that's way
Ball,
high.
that's high.
And the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Now only 1 out remaining. Carroll
That's
stands
the ball.
in here, leaves that one off the inside.
1-0.
Next pitch
That's
is
the ball.
outside.
2-0.
This one in the air. Pena. And that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our Back at Citizens Bank Park, and here's the catcher, JT Realmuto. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Ground ball, left side. Can't field it cleanly. No throw, and he's out at first.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found it.
And now it is JT Realmuto. Reached on an infield single his first time. Foul ball there. That one misses. Ball 1. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And there's a hit. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Cats. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So, almost ready to get underway. And towing the slab here, Camilo Doval. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
He has great stuff, Boog, but what I love most is his drive. You know, when he takes the ball, he's going to give you everything he's got and try to pitch deep into the ball game. He's a true competitor, which makes it easy for his teammates to play hard for him. We're not going to see him take many pitches off, I can promise you that.
Luis Arraez stands in. Pop quiz time for you, Singy. Can you tell me what year the Global Baseball League started?
Oh, man. Well, I know it was a post-war effort to share baseball with the entire world, so I'd imagine sometime in the 50s.
You're warm, Singy. The Global Baseball League started November 5th, 1955.
There you go. I was close. Time flies when you're having fun in the GBL.
Here's Machado. In the air, right field. Anthony on his way over. And that's the third out. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena. This one smacked out to left center. Nabs it. One down.
Clearly ready to hit right there. First pitch of the inning hits a bullet, and it just is one of those bad luck ABs.
In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. That's hard hit in the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. The throw in. He's in at second with a one-out double. One out, runner at second. Now it's Paul DeJong up to the plate. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. Two gone now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Geraldo Perdomo getting ready to hit. Line drive. That's a base hit. Throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to hold up at third with two away. Cal Farmer up to the plate now. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
On the ground, and that's just foul. That one ripped. Adios, Peralta. And they throw three on the board. It's 4-0. Kevin Ginkel gets the call from the pen. Here comes Chris Taylor. That one blasted deep to right. Way back there. Up against the wall and brings it in. Now it's the DH, Carlos Beltran. Doval back to work. Just missed.
He's already pitching with a 4-0 lead, so we should see him be aggressive. Fill up the strike zone. Don't issue free passes.
Next offering in there for a strike. And that's strike one. The other way, and foul ball. And a pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's the second baseman, Christian Moore. Justin Martinez takes over on the mound.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a strike on the outside edge. One out, base is empty. That one the other way. He's got it, and there's two away. Michael Conforto will climb in.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Two outs, base is empty. Ball one there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're...
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second, Caleb Ort. And now the right fielder, Roman Anthony. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase, short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Jeremy Pena now at the plate. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Line drive, and now maybe extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Ball back in quickly. Runner holds at third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Evan Carter. Ball 1, no strikes. Base hit. 1 run is in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Tried to get inside on him, but he...
Ryan Nelson taking over on the mound.
Well, they need some... to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now, Paul DeYoung. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. He'll touch them all. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Geraldo Perdomo. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 10-0. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Edman brings it in. And there's one down. New pitcher on now, Taylor Scott.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And boom goes the dynamite. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 11-0. No question about this one. It's out of here. They go back to back, and they add to their lead. It's 12-0. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back. Makes the catch up against the wall. It'll bring up JT Realmuto. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Josue De Paula. Headed towards the corner, and that's a foul ball. Martinez ready to fire now. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hard hit to third. DeYoung throws to first in time. One up, one down. And now the shortstop, Zach Neto. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. There's the swing and a miss.
0-2.
Struck him out swinging. And they're down to their last out. And the batter now, Ethan Salas. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one.
So just about set now. And towing the slab in this one, Jose Soriano.
Boog, he's a guy that takes great care of himself because he wants to finish every game he starts. I think for any lineup that faces him, you've got to try to have lengthy at-bats and run up that pitch count. Anything to help get him out of the game early.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And that's through there for a strike. And we are underway. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. One gone here. Luis Arraez stands in. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. One out, base is empty. To third. Sends it to Tolia. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Here comes Manny Machado. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Reaching for it. Makes the catch. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Late swing fouled off. A sliding play at short. Gathers and throws. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Runner takes off. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And fouled off. Missing inside. Now 1-2.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Fair ball. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. The throw to second. And in at second with an RBI double.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line. And once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. One gone, bottom half of the first. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. And the first offering is not close. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score. It's 2-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Just one of those seats.
The new pitcher in the game, Kevin Ginkel.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Victor Robles in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball. Perdomo leads off first with one away. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they add a pair. It's 4-0. Paul DeYoung will hit next. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. That's strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. And that's an out. Two down, base is empty. Here's Michael Toglia. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. A shot to the opposite field. Second home run of the inning for him. It's 5-0. Here's the second baseman, Kyle Farmer. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
The 1-0. That one is absolutely belted. And boom goes the dynamite. He flexes his power with that swing. Their third home run of the inning. And they add a couple more. It's 7-0. And the batter now, Jeremy Pena. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And that extends the inning. Kevin Carter, the next to hit, doubled his first time up. Laser could be trouble. Around second is Pena. Coming home. He will score.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got a fast
man at second here with 2 away. Nick Castellanos at the plate now. He's 0 for 1. That one fouled off.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Just missed.
1-1.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
That's the ball.
Off the mark there. 2-2. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. He sends it out of here. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 10-0. Stepping in, Geraldo Perdomo. Edman going after it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it.
I'm from that city you heard about. When you hit it, then the word is out.
And we're back. Top of the second. And now the DH, Carlos Beltran. Soriano back to work. That's off the mark. Ball 1.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Christian Moore digs in now. Sinker catches the zone at the knees. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Just missed.
That's the ball. 1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. That misses.
That's the ball.
It's 2-2. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. And now, Victor Robles. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
Ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-0. And now Paul DeJong, 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
Fly ball down the line. And that's a foul ball. And that's
1 and 2.
outside. Now one
Ball.
missed.
2-2.
Fastball almost got him there.
Counts full.
Oh, look at the stop. The throw. And very nicely done for the out. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. He's already homered in this game. He swings and fouls one off. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. A massive home run. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add on. It's 12-0. Next to hit, Kyle Farmer. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
That smash towards center. Edman makes the play, and it's out number 3. New inning getting started, and now the right fielder, Josue De Paula. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Zach Neto in the box now. No balls in a strike.
0-1.
Just missed.
Ball.
And now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Ethan Salas. And that one is in for a strike. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Adam is just 1 strike away. Swinging a high fly ball in the air left field. And that'll do it.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails. Locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
12-0 your final here in this one.
You